Hey guys, Blake here, and today I have a different type of video for you. It was requested from someone on Twitter, and after looking at some other videos of it on YouTube, I decided it seems like a fun idea to do, and it seems like an interesting way to show you guys how I make my videos and such. The video is going to be called What's in My Dock, which is basically me showing you everything down this little bar, which is called the dock. And I'm just going to go through what videos I have, or not videos, what apps I have, and what each one does and what I use it for. So I'm not going to go through the first three because Finder is like the start menu for Mac. If you're a Windows user and you go to the start, the same thing Finder does, just different. Mail, it's kind of self-explanatory. It shows me my mail. And then iCalendar, again, self-explanatory. It's a calendar. Nothing very exciting. Next, I have my iTunes, which I think comes with the Mac. I'm not really sure if I downloaded it or not, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it does. It's for uploading music onto my iPod. It's also used to update my iPhone. If there's an update, it'll tell me. Also, some other stuff. Videos, movies, of course all the stuff that comes with iTunes. Then we go to Google Chrome, which is a web browsing software, just like you would have Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, or Safari. I suggest Google Chrome because one, it's a lot cleaner, smoother interface, it's faster too, but also because it's safer. When you go to, let's say, a website that has malware and it's trying to infect your computer, Google Chrome stops you before you actually load the web page. It warns you on a thing saying, this website has malware, do you want to proceed? And you have the option to hit yes or no. So that's one reason why I like this, and I'll show you right here. This is what Google Chrome looks like, and you can see you have all these features, you have a tab, and you can see how clean and smooth and it looks. If I go here, you can see there's this customized tab. This is your home page when you load up Google Chrome for the first time. You could change the background, which will also give a little effect up here. You have apps, which you can see all the apps you downloaded. I don't have any apps really. You could download some though if you go to the Google Chrome Web Store, which I'll load up. It's not going to be too terribly fast because my internet's not that great. So that's one downfall from this. Anyway, while that's loading, I'm gonna go to this tab again. You can go to most visited, and you can see all the most visited websites you visit, obviously. And if you click on it, it'll take you right there. I'm not gonna do that though because again, my internet's super slow, and you can see everything is starting to load up now. You have all these. You have business tools, education, entertainment, games, lifestyle. Picasa, which I don't know what it is, by Google. But, easy online photo sharing. There you go. Google Mail Checker, which will go like up here or right here. Angry Birds, Zombieland, which seems like a game. And then they also have a theme section, which would give you the themes again. Let's minimize that. Next on, I have system preferences, which is just all like, system stuff. Then we have the HD PVR capture program, which if you are a gamer and you have an HD PVR, and it looks like I have an update. Let's not worry about that right now. If you are a gamer and you have an HD PVR and you use a PC, it comes with software, but for Macs, it doesn't. So you have to get this program, which records, and you can see all these options to record and such, and all this fun stuff. Not too much this program. Another thing I noticed, you can't exit for some reason. You have to go like to quit, which is weird. Anyway, we have ScreenFlow, which I can't really show you exactly because this is what I'm using to record my video right now, and I can't open up the program, otherwise I stop recording, and that kind of screws everything up. So I can't really show you, but it's really good. It comes with the inline editor, so once you stop recording, the editor pops up and you can edit all your stuff. It comes in handy, but if you're a gamer and you make the transfer from PC to Mac like I did, and you had Fraps, it's a little bit of a letdown because it doesn't like lock onto the game screens like Fraps would. But it's still pretty good. Okay, next we have Final Cut Pro, which is really annoying to open, so bear with me. This is what I use to edit all my Call of Duty videos and probably some other videos later on in the future. It's really, really good. It's from Apple, but it's also slightly expensive, so I only suggest if you really use it. But I'm not going to take you through it because it takes up a lot of my memory, and I don't have that much memory to spare. So that's about that. It's really good. It has a lot, and I mean a lot, of interesting features. And I'm actually going to start using it for some other stuff besides gaming. So let's close that, save myself some memory. Messages, which is, I don't know how to put this. If you have an iPad, iPhone, or iPod, and you use iMessage, that's exactly what this is. It's iMessage for the Mac. And you could talk between iMessage peoples. So you could talk from your Mac to someone on an iPad or an iPhone. The only reason I'm not going to open this because there's messages in it, and I really don't feel like sharing those messages because, you know, those are people's personal info. Anyway, next is one of my favorite apps, Minecraft. Now, if you don't know what Minecraft is, then you need to go to this website and learn what Minecraft is. That's exactly what you gotta do. Minecraft is a sandbox building game, and if you don't know what Minecraft is, then this must be your first time to my channel, because I've had a Minecraft video on here before. So anyway, it's this sandbox building game where you build with blocks. Even though it sounds really stupid, it's extremely addicting. And I'll hit login just so I can show you how it works, just in case you're new to this channel or you're new to Minecraft in general, because I only have one video on Minecraft, and that wasn't really like a walkthrough. Anyway, this is not the actual textures or the looks you would get, because I have a texture pack on which changes the graphics, and you might think the graphics are horrible because they're supposed to look old and pixelated, which is different, which is good. As soon as this loads, okay, so you can see you have this world made out of blocks, and you have to make a shelter before night, otherwise you'd be vulnerable to the monsters in the night, unless you're playing on easy. And you can see everything's just blocks, nothing else. There is no circles. It's impossible to make a circle unless you make a circle of blocks. Then it's very possible. But you can see you build, and people build amazing things out of this. Not only have they built some amazing like structures, people have built calculators that actually know how to calculate, which is pretty amazing for a game. Thanks to some of the inline things like redstone, which is an electrical current, but there's so much you could do with it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, you should try it out if you do not have it. Next is the Twitter app, which I use for Twitter. Obviously, it's the official Twitter app, and I think it's a great app because it's, again, I like it when an app is clean and easy to use, and this is definitely one of those. And you can switch through all this stuff, searching, my profile, your mentions, your favorites, and your profile. You can edit your profile from here too. This is your timeline, and you can go back up here, and you can just see every tweet comes in. This little icon will also light up when you get a new tweet. You can also make tweets from here by clicking here. You can just type something, and then you can be like tweet. Also, it supports multiple Twitters, which I used to have, but I switched to one. So you can have like another Twitter down here. You click on the image, and this will bring up another menu. Also, if you were writing and you want to switch between profiles, you click on here to bring up both profiles. It's pretty cool. Could get pretty annoying sometimes though, depending on who you follow. Like I follow some of these stupid, annoying people, but they kind of tweet out funny things. Anyway. Another app I have is Microsoft Word, which I use a lot for when I'm writing a story, and I write stories often. As you can see, it comes with a whole bunch of different layouts. But I really don't use those. Oops. I really don't use those except for when I'm writing a story, which in that case I just use the blank document. Now, because I don't have a lot in my doc, I'm going to show you some of the stuff in my applications folder. I'm going to skip some of them, like address book is obvious. Photoshop is pretty obvious. You can see what it is. App Store, which is where you can get all your apps from. Automator, I don't know what that does. Calculator, self-explanatory. Chess, self-explanatory. Then we get over to Crossover, which is what I use to run any Windows application, like Wizard 101. Now, not all .exe files work on when using Crossover, but a lot of them do. So when I'm playing like Wizard, I just install it and I run it through Crossover, and it'll run it, which is pretty good. And I suggest buying this if you are a PC player and you're switching to Mac and you don't want to lose all your games. It also supports Steam, which is weird because Steam is for the Mac. It comes for the Mac. Anyway, this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. This I use for voice recording. Final Cut Pro I went over. Font book just shows me all my fonts. This is one of the most important pieces of applicationage I have on my computer. If you look up here, you'll see where it says 1.45 gigabytes free. That's the app I just showed you. This app shows me how much memory I have, which comes in handy. And it also allows me to free my memory. So if I click that, it'll show you free memory. And then give it a couple seconds, it'll remove any unneeded programs. I don't know how it works. But I don't know, it frees up your memory somehow. 434 megabytes freed. Then my gigabytes go up. There's also a paid version which I didn't buy that shows you I think it's a pie chart. Let's see. Free, inactive, active, where is it? Setting, extras. Maybe it's in extras. I don't remember. Ah, here it is. It shows you pie charts. It gives you your usage details. It's $1. Customizable warning labels and updated intervals. Developer and smart friendly. Blah blah blah. And it's really useful. I would die without it because sometimes I have lots of things open and I notice it in red and be like, oh my god, if I don't clear this, my computer's gonna try to murder me. Because I put my computer through a pretty extensive amount daily. So, GarageBand, Google Chrome, Gaizo, which is just a screen capturing program. So I'm not gonna go over that. All this I went over. Went over all this. This is just this right here. Microsoft preview, blah blah blah. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Most amazing game ever. I'm not gonna open it only because if I open it, it's gonna make my computer so slow and it's not worth it at this moment. I would love to show you. Maybe I should actually do some like recordings of it, but at this moment, it's not worth it. Anyway. We go to ScreenFlow, we got Skype. Now Skype is I don't know how to like explain it. It's like talking to people over the computer via either talking to them like physically, or you can actually type to them through a chat room. There's also video chatting. You can also call from phones, or you could call a phone using Skype, which is pretty cool. It comes in handy when you want to use like you want to do a video with multiple people. Now we go to Soundflower, which I don't really remember what it does. I remember when I used some program, I can't remember the name of it. It was a program. I needed Soundflower to actually like run the sound through the program, so it recorded. But I don't think I use that anymore, so I don't even know why I still have it. But I'm just gonna keep it just in case. Next is Steam. Steam, I'm sure everyone knows what it is. If you don't, it's a program where you can play lots of different games like Call of Duty, Left 4 Dead, Battlefield, all on your computer. The sad part is only some of those games work for the Mac, and I don't think you can use crossovers for those games. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Stickies are pretty cool. I don't think I have it. Yeah, just write sticky notes like, "Hey, don't forget to put this video up." And then it'll be there. Next time you open stickies, it'll pop up. Quit. System preferences, text edit, the unarchiver. I use that too, like when I'm using Minecraft or I download a .rar or dot, I don't know, zip. I use that to unzip them and rar them. Rar. Um, so I could use the files that's inside. Next is Time Machine, which I've never used, which I think I really should. It's it backs up, and that's my phone. My bad. Um, it backs up your files on your Mac, so if you want to switch between Macs, you have this backup. Or if your Mac, God forbid, like crashes and everything gets erased, then you have Time Machine to back it all up. Now here's one of my favorite applications, Tinkta, which is free, and it's a coding program. I'll show you if I can find a file. It's pretty interesting. Everything, websites. Let's go to this one. This is a 404 page I made for someone. And you can see it has a syntax coloring, so all the syntaxes are colored. And it shows you the amount of lines, the amount of characters, encoding type, and the syntax. And it's really useful, and I actually love this app a lot. I'm actually really glad I found it. And I'll show you this one, which is a modification I made for MineBoard. You can see this is in PHP now, so the syntax has changed. And again, you can see all the lines and the characters. So I'm just going to close that. And it's free in the App Store, which is awesome because it's a really good thing. Now we have VLC, which is I guess you could say like a sister program for the HD PVR capture. Basically, I need that to play certain videos, like WMV, I think they're called videos, because they don't play on Mac. So I use the VLC to open them. And I use VLC when I'm doing live streams of like Xbox games, which I haven't done in forever. I use that to record it. Next, we got Wallpapers HD Lite, the last application, and one of my favorites. And you could just see random wallpapers, and they're all really high definition, which the name suggests. And you have all these different categories, and then you just scroll through them. And then when you want it, you just hit get, and it'll download it, and it'll instantly become your wallpaper, and it all saves in a section of your computer. So like this one I used to have, and I just use this when I'm like in a mood for a different wallpaper or something. Actually, I'll get one right now. I'm just gonna look through it really quick because I kind of want a new wallpaper, so might as well do it right now. So I think I'm gonna go with the bleach one I saw up here. Let's see, where is it? Not that one. Actually, what's this? And you can see a little preview up here as well. I just saw it. No, where is it? Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna hit get. You have when you had the free one, you have daily download limit, so you can only download from this bar. I'm gonna suggest maybe 10 downloads a day. As you can see, it instantly becomes your wallpaper. And if you go to this right here, it'll open up the Finder window with all your previous downloads, so you can always go back and get them. And that's everything that's in my dock, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions about where you can get any of these items, just comment below or send me a private message, and I'll definitely help. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.